Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Dalal Street Week Ahead program. We are going to talk only about this week only. We are not going to talk about the year 2023. So that maybe another few days time I will come out with a separate video. We will concentrate only on this week. On Friday, the US markets closed slightly negative, but it was down, but towards the end of the day it has recovered. SGX Nifty was indicating about like 60-70 point down, but my gut feeling is that tomorrow we are not going to start so bad. We may be starting, maybe you can say flat, or will not be surprised even if it is a slightly positive also. So it depends upon how other Asian markets open. Many markets are closed actually for New Year holiday. Coming back to the range, we look a little bit backwards. In the month of September, the markets fell and hit a low of 16,750. On November 30, it made a bottom around 16,750. So from there, in the month of October and November, shot up. And the high hit in the month of December was 18,900. I'm talking about the spot. From 16,750 to 18,900. So I am a mathematics teacher, so naturally I must talk about Fibonacci retracement. A 50% Fibonacci retracement so is working around 17,800. So you may remember when the markets fell, what started as a normal correction, then around 18,500, the corona scare came in India. So it fell drastically. So it went to 17,800 and bottomed out and reversed. So the 17,800 is a clearly 50% Fibonacci retracement. So therefore, that must act as a support. And there are two possible scenarios. Number one, the markets, if there is a further selling, if there is some bad news globally, the market can continue to fall. It may go and retest 17,800 and then it can reverse so that 17,800 becomes a double bottom. And if that happens, after going to 17,800, it has to come up, it has to cross 18,200 on the higher side. So that is the time one can be bullish. So this is one scenario. Now look at the second scenario. If you look at the daily chart, from November 1 to November 24, so in these 24 days, Nifty was trading between 18,000 and 18,500. So Nifty was consolidating between 18,000 and 18,500 for nearly 24 days. I'm talking about 24 calendar days, not the trading days. And then broke out above 18,500, again came down, again back to 18,500. The coronavirus scare came and it went to 17,800. So now it has come back to 18,100, 18,200 level. So the second possibility is that Nifty once again can trade between 18,000 and 18,500. It can consolidate. So this second possibility looks more reasonable or more probable. Why? If you look at the monthly options, the 18,000 put option has the highest open interest. And call option, 19,000 call option has the highest open interest, but very close to that, the second highest, very close to the first highest also, it is around 18,500 call option. So on put side, 18,000 has huge open interest. A call side, although it's not the highest open interest, second highest open interest is around 18,500. And if you look at the combined premium, so that works out to be, definitely it should be more than 200 rupees. So therefore, downside risk of 17,800 is taken care. So this indicates that, 18,000 to 18,500 is once again consolidation. So we can become bearish if 18,000 is broken on the downside. The next support is 17,800. If 18,500 is broken on the higher side, and the next resistance is 18,900. So the short term range is 18,000 to 18,500 and slightly longer term range is 17,800 to 18,900. So I sold some put options 17,500 and below for the month of January because I strongly believe 17,800 will be held on. And however, I'm not selling call options. In case market shoots up for one or other reason, then I will consider selling call options. So this is the technical setup based on the open interest and what are the things to be watched. And because this is the first week of January, the usual data, monthly auto sales data, I think by this time Maruti would have come out. I didn't check. So, as per some reports, monthly auto sales data will be the highest ever. But as per some other reports, no, that is not the case. So they said that year on year it may be increased, but month on month it may not be as good as November month. So monthly auto sales data, manufacturing PMI data, services PMI data, core sector growth data. So these are the usual data which comes on the first week of every month. And not to forget the most important data of the first week of every month, that is on Friday, the US jobs data. So US jobs data will make or break in US. And because the US markets are still, how to say, very, very bearish. So unless, the mother market turns bullish, so it's going to be very difficult for other markets to be very bullish. So if you then, the second week onwards, the result season will begin. I think TCS is starting the result season on January 9, and by the end of next week, I think few other IT companies, including Infosys, will be coming out with results. So that is where the action will pick up. Since 2022 was the worst year for IT stocks, IT index has fallen 25%. So we have to watch very carefully the results and its impact in the next few days. So that is one of the reasons why I don't want to come out with the 23 view. Maybe I will delay by 1 week. And not to forget FII selling. So FII selling in the month of December, I would say very bad. Now I think December had 25 trading sessions. Out of the 25 trading sessions, almost 20 trading sessions they were sellers. And not to forget an important thing, on the last trading day, which is on 30th December, in the last 45 minutes, and they have sold for 3,000 crores. So, but who knows? January month may be the new beginning. So the FIIs will allocate new funds to different countries. So if they set aside more money for India, so that will start reflecting in the first 1 or 2 weeks of January. So simply speaking, watch for the key data and then watch for FII selling and buying, and of course rupee movement and crude oil movement, no need to say, that is an ongoing basis, and then global cues, and then I'm expecting Nifty to trade between 18,000 and 18,500 for at least another 1 week. So that's why I sold call options at 18,600 and 700 and put option at 17,800 and 17,700. So these are the weekly options. In monthly options, I only sold 17,500, 400, 300 like that. So this is a new year, and remember, do not trade without hedge. So anything can happen anytime in stock market. Investors need not worry, but traders will have to worry because the traders will have to pay MTM loss. So new year resolution, trade with hedge and trade carefully. And if trading is not your cup of tea, the best thing you can do, just get out of the markets. So do not lose your money. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.